Hi honeys, it's me, Sarah, and today I thought I would share with you all my orphanage bag. So, ba-ba! Yeah, we're gonna see what's inside here, and I know it's gonna be a lot. So, number one, dried up balloon. Let's see. Oh, I know what this is. So, here is an email correspondence that my adopted father had with another adopting parent. So she adopted a little girl from my same orphanage, and they're just kind of having a little chitty chat about like how's your child doing? Sarah's doing well, blah blah blah. We should meet up one day, and all that stuff. I'm not gonna share with you all the details for privacy reasons. We have this. I think this is a plane ticket. It says Ever Air, so I'm gonna go with the plane ticket. Oh, so this is a little book my cousin made, and it's a little story about me being adopted and joining the family. It's super cute. Opens from the left instead of the right. Sarah in the orphanage. Okay, what's next? So, I think this is some hotel paperwork. Flight paperwork. No, I think it's flight paperwork. Because it says like Hong Kong, Kansas, San Francisco. I think it's flight paperwork. Let's see. Oh, that's sweet. It's a little note that just says welcome home. And it's a little sign, I'm guessing, that was held up when I was brought from China to the airport in America. Some paperwork in Chinese. I know that for my orphanage bag there's a lot of paperwork where there's two copies, the English copy and the Chinese copy. So this looks like some paperwork on waiting children and just adoption. There's a picture of me and some other people. So yeah, I guess this is just some paperwork through my orphanage adoption agency, which is the World Association for Children and Parents. So, I feel like I'm just being very informative. But I'm just like, I don't know what this is. Adoption in China, photo archives. That's the same photo. So I'm guessing this is like the website maybe that my parents were looking at. Who knows? Here's a little card. Congratulations on your adoption. May you share many special times and cherished memories as a family. Wishing you a lifetime of happiness together. That's sweet. Oh, another card. Oh! Something just fell from it. Okay, so what just fell from it is a photo. I don't think that was supposed to be in there. I think it just somehow got lodged in. But yeah, there was a photo in there. I don't think it belonged in the card. So, an envelope with nothing in it. It's an envelope from the White Swan Hotel, which is the hotel my adopted parents stayed at when they adopted me. There's a plane ticket. Oh, and then here's a postcard, the Grand Hall. See what I'm gonna pull out next. An envelope that is very broken into. More postcards. The hall. So this one's the Hall of Avalokites. There, I just butchered that. So this is a picture of a building, and then this is a picture of pavilion for collecting Buddhist scriptures. That is what it says. It also has the wording in Chinese at top, so that's kind of cool. So here is my adoption certificate. So yeah, so this is the English version of the foreign notarial certificate. I want to say national, but I know it doesn't say that. English is hard. It's the only language I know, but I fail at it all the time. Another copy of that. A Chinese copy of something. Another Chinese copy of something. I'm slowly but surely trying to teach myself Chinese, but I did not learn it growing up, and I would say my Chinese level is really, really bad. Like, I'm a very, very, very stupid kindergarten level, maybe. I might be below that, but you know, baby steps, baby steps. So here's another Chinese paperwork copy, and here's a picture of me as a baby. This is the picture that I can speak, my adopted parents first saw. Yeah. See. Oh, I know. So here's a note that is written to me in Chinese. I've always been curious what it says, but because I don't know Chinese and stuff, I've never really known what it says, but I've always been really curious. It's on this really thin kind of rice paper. It's very beautiful. Let's see, what is this? To whom it may concern. So pretty much just adoption paperwork being like, yes, we would like to adopt this girl. Blah blah blah. To whom it may concern. Blah blah blah. Another copy of paperwork in Chinese. I feel like that's gonna be me this whole video. So this is some church pamphlet, it looks like. So growing up, my parents brought me to church and stuff, and so I think that was just like, ooh, welcome to the congregation kind of thing. So I think that's what that is. What is this? This is, says take with you to China as a backup. Oh, so this is like a lot of paperwork. Then it has this little fake looking award attached to it. I think it just kind of proves your legitimacy as an American citizen, and some of the background paperwork I can adopt. Oh, this is interesting. So we have some kind of newspaper printouts talking about China and the one-child policy from the Washington Post that my parents just kind of cut out and I guess were reading at the time, and they thought it was important to add to my orphanage bag, so that's really interesting. More adoption paperwork. Notice. Oh, so this is a notice from the hotel being like, the hotel is to conduct a fire drill on blah 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 at this time. So that's nice to know. More copies. Lots of copies. Here's a bunch of photos from my orphanage. Kind of printed out. I have some hard copies of some of these photos. I just love looking at photos from this time period in my life just because, I don't know, it just makes me really curious and it informs a lot of my work as an artist. Okay, so this is like some social services paperwork. I think it is just to kind of make sure that my adopted parents' house was safe. Kind of like, yes, they can have a child here, blah blah blah. Say blah 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 way too much. Bottom of some paperwork. We have some more postcards. Oh, here's a postcard. So this is a postcard of the hotel that my parents were staying at, and it's to my adopted sister, and my dad drew an arrow where their room is, guessingly where their room is, so that's really sweet. and it's of the Whyte Hotel. Some more kind of photo-ish stuff. This fun little thing. I think this is like a souvenir kind of coin you get going to this place. Oh, this is, what is this? That's cute. It's a little drawing by someone. 3 little girls. Lots of paperwork. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you should expect from an adoption bag, is mostly paperwork. Okay. So this is a lunch, dine-in, party menu. So I'm guessing my parents kind of celebrated with a bunch of people when they first adopted me, and so this is a lunch, dine-in, party menu from the restaurant they went to, which is called the House of Dynasty. And growing up, that was like my favorite restaurant because I love Chinese food. Granted, it's Americanized Chinese food, but the House of Dynasty is in Virginia. Check it out. This isn't sponsored. Great restaurant. I always got the Shirley Temples, but I was also like, I don't know, 5. More postcardy photos. Interesting. So this is a newspaper clipping. Tuberculosis cautions a vexed question. Another newspaper thing. Bringing a legend to life. I think maybe they were trying to kill a virus. I think this is the one that they were interested in. The virus, not the bringing a legend to life. I'm not really sure. But I'm making the assumption because of the other newspaper clipping about tuberculosis. Da da da, da da da. More cards, more cards. So, some more cards. Another coiny thing. Little hotel pamphlet. Lakeview Hotel, Nanchang. Da, 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 da. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get a map of something. I think this is supposed to be a map of some island. What else do we have? Adoption in China, Chongqing City. We have some receipts. Then we got some more cards. Got a museum ticket. Looks like there's a little paper printout readout that my parents probably were reading. It's called China's Losing War on Birth. Adoption Home Study. So if you are adopting, guess this is part of the paperwork to prove that yes, I can adopt. More paperwork from my adoption company association that my parents had. China travel packet. More copies of paperwork. I wish I could tell you guys that I understood everything. There's so much where I'm like, I really don't know what that says. Here's an email correspondence, photo, paper. Na na na. Na 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 na. Some more letters. So here's another little note from my adoption company where they're just like, tell us if you're interested in going forward with this adoption, blah blah blah. So here's a copy of the English version of my certificate of abandoned baby. I'm not gonna lie, when I first read this piece of paper and saw it, it kind of made me cry. Just because it's just a very emotional thing where it tells you a lot. It tells me how pretty much I was abandoned 2 days after being born. They looked for my natural parents. I say natural because it literally says that in the paperwork. But natural parents for 2 months, but failed. Wang Yuwen is an abandoned baby, definitely. So there's that. here's some paperwork about me, and it gives you my height and weight. And I'll print out from, I'm guessing, the website of my adoption orphanage, my orphanage website. Oh, here's a little paper from when my parents were adopting. Healthy kids, healthy futures. Some more paperwork, child acceptance and placement and post-placement agreement. Okay, I think we've finished all the paperwork and now we have photos. So lots of photos from my adoption, from when my parents visited. So before my parents adopted me, they actually sent a camera to my orphanage and they took some photos of me. That's why I do have a lot of photos of me from that time, and I feel very fortunate for. But at the same time, I don't really have photos of me as like a baby, only like a young toddlerish child. We have photos of my parents' visit there, certain shows, my adopted father and me. We actually have a lot of photos. We have a lot of copies of photos. So, what, did I miss something? Service charge ticket. So lots of photos. Another thing of photos. So I think this is around my orphanage. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but around my orphanage gate. Getting close to my orphanage. So yeah, lots of fun photos, and yeah, so that is it. So there's some broken balloon dust falling out, but other than that, that is it. That is everything in my orphanage bag. All the fun stuff is mostly cards, paperwork, dried up balloons, and photos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and checking out what's in my orphanage bag. And I hope you all enjoy it. Please like, or if you don't like it, don't like it. And subscribe, and yeah, live that exciting life. Bye, honeys. Mwah.